Hello, Internet. I'm Jason Johnson, and what just happened? Okay, so by the time I'm recording this right now, it's 6:18 p.m. This is a news story that broke out 6 hours ago on ESPN and all around the news, News, Fox Sports, everything. It is basically just recently that on Wednesday, yesterday, that the interim UFC light heavyweight champion Jalon Jones has been pulled from his title unification bout main event against Daniel Cormier at UFC 200 this Saturday after the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency, aka the USADA, informed Jones of his potential doping violation yesterday. Now, UFC President Dana White announced the move Wednesday during an impromptu news conference at the AGM Grand. It says here that John Jones was tested positive for the banned substance in an out competition sample taken on June 16th by the USADA, said by Jeff Nowitzki, which is the UFC's Vice President of Athlete Health and Performance. The USADA administers the UFC's anti-drug policy. It says here, Nowitzki said that it is important to note that under the UFC anti-doping policy, there is a full fair legal review process that is afforded to all athletes before any sanctions are imposed. Nowitzki added that there wasn't time for a full review before the scheduled bout. So, because of this, since there is not enough time to do this full review and make sure that this is a false positive, John Jones has to be pulled out of this fight. So, Dana White said he has not spoken to John Jones yet and that he wasn't aware whether the substance in question was a PED from the sanctioned drug. Because of this, now the main event of UFC 200 is now going to be between Brock Lesnar and Mark Hunt. To WWE fans, it's like, okay, Brock Lesnar's in the main event. To the UFC diehards, your mind is like a fake professional wrestler is going to be competing in our headline, our main event. Oh, fuck that! I'm not watching UFC 200. I'm like, I'm not. You don't care. All this. I'm not watching it. Well, listen to the UFC dollars. Listen, we dealt with pretty much disappointment, pretty much a lot more than you think. Okay, as WWE fans, we've dealt with a lot of negatives. CM Punk quitting 2014. Daniel Bryan's sudden retirement. All the people that were injured in WrestleMania 31 that competed in WrestleMania 31 practically got injured. And we're out. Daniel Bryan's sudden retirement this past year in February, and Roman Reigns being champion. We've dealt with disappointment before, so honestly, I get it. To you guys, does, and the thing is this something that's impactful? Now, John Jones has the right to appeal any positive test he gets. Now, he has not been tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs, but he did test positive for traces of cocaine before the first fight against DC in January of last year. Now, John Jones also served suspension from April of last year to October of last year after his involvement in a hit-and-run accident. Now, under UFC's anti-doping program, which went into effect last year, positive test for an important sanctioned drug carries a standard 2-year suspension. In an interview with ESPN last week, John Jones expressed hope that he could turn his legacy into a positive one. John Jones said, "I want to show the world that you can be down but never out. I want to be a story where someone risked losing so much but ultimately turned everything around. A lot of times you hear these stories about athletes who ruined their career and they go away and no one knows what happened to them, or they're bankrupt, or they end up in jail. They just ruined a great career. I want to be one of the few stories you hear where I was ruining things but ultimately turned things around and became a hero. That's my vision for the way my story is going to play out." Dana White did say earlier today on the Herd, they call him Coward, on FS1, that he would like to find Cormier, the current reigning defending light heavyweight champion, a new opponent, but that because of his 2-day timing, because of the 2-day time span, no one's going to be willing to, I guess, compete and try to cut down weight. If in a 2-day span, that's too that is way too crazy, dangerous, and this story about weight cutting is bad for your health and all that stuff. And because of that stuff, that is difficult. As Dana White says, when you have the biggest, baddest fight card ever assembled, it doesn't sting as bad when you lose a fight, but it stings real bad for Daniel Cormier. This is devastating to him, his family, and I like for him to fight another guy. If at least DC could at least try a fight and like a heavyweight fight, at least normal. I says Cormier appeared next to Dana White during the news conference, his impromptu news conference. He says, I trained hard in lawn. If anybody would fight, I would fight. Why not? I understand the difficult task it would be to fight me a fight on 2 days. I'm willing to fight. I'll put on some weight, 225, 220 pounds. I'll fight. It doesn't matter. I just can't fight a really big guy because I've been tricking my body. Cormier said he would put the effort and would set up a new fight if UFC could find when that made sense. Now, of course, there have been, of course, on social media, of John Jones' reaction, and pretty much of now the slots open. People have been going out like, I'll fight him, I'll fight him, I'll fight him, and pretty much like that. Cormier also says, I have worked really hard to prepare for this. You take care of what you need to take care of. That's why I did. More than anything, it's really disappointing. Daniel Cormier also said having the ADA as UFC partner in the administration of drug testing changes a lot of things, and that UFC made a conscious decision to bring in the US ADA. They didn't have to do this. They decided to clean up the sport. You're going to have casualties. Cormier also said he got a bad feeling in the pit of his stomach when White texted him Wednesday, asked him whether he could make it to this news conference happened yesterday. And Cormier also said of Dana White, this guy always gives me good news. This guy calls you with a 7-figure check. Dude's rich now, he calls you with good news. And the mood didn't feel very good. It was scary, so I came here, and it was actually early. It's probably the first time I've ever been early. I needed to know, but he's usually the good news guy, and today he had to give me some pretty bad news. Now, most of this information that I read was from ESPN senior writer Arash McCarthy and the Associated Press in his report, and was posted by ESPN staff writer Brett Okamoto. And so, yes, that is what's going on there. John Jones is out of UFC 200 card because of this potential doping violation. He's gonna probably appeal this thing, and basically it's gonna be a false positive. It could not be. So we will find out. We'll probably find out something in time. Until then, we are now have is the main event of UFC 200 right here, right now on Saturday is going to be between Mark Hunt and Brock Lesnar. What can we expect from this? What can we not expect from this? It's a crazy thing right now. Honestly, I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know how this reacts. For something like, so the UFC diehards, this is kind of like a big blow for you guys, your card now, and basically you guys is a big blow to the card, and now you're upset now that a professional wrestler is pretty much going to be main eventing your big show. Probably a big show. Well, here's the thing that stings the most. He actually helped you he's the biggest draw in MMA history, whether you like it or not. Yes, he's a professional wrestler, but he actually brought you guys in, and you guys watched him fight. So, good luck enjoying Brock Lesnar, this one-off fight. And pretty much tonight, we also get the news that Brock Lesnar is going to compete someone at SummerSlam. WWE, I heard it's Randy Orton. I'm not following up on the wrestling insiders and stuff like that. That's what they say. I'm not going to follow in on this. I'm just going to record tonight's SmackDown and then find out for you guys. And then tomorrow I'll do the UFC 200 predictions video, and then this card, and then of course I will have a live reaction on Saturday night for you guys. The UFC tournament live reaction Saturday night, live from Buffalo Wild Wings in down in Springhurst, so my hometown Louisville, and yeah, just keep up, stay up with it. You want to keep up with the new videos that'll come up soon. You can follow me you can follow me online. Follow me on all my social media. You can also like, share the video with friends, get them kept up with this, and subscribe to the channel, like the video, of course. And also, I want to hear you guys' thoughts about the UFC 200 card being changed now because of John Jones being pulled out of it. So tell me at home, what do you guys think about it? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Leave your thoughts in discussion. We're going to cut discussion up. You can also make discussion public on Twitter. Use the hashtag John Jones Pullout. And yeah, that's it for now. I'm Jason Johnson. Till next time, peace out, money out. Later, guys.